Hey everyone, welcome to 30 Days of Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and it's day 28. I hope you're feeling great, but if you're not, this yoga is sure gonna help. So let's hop to it. Okay, today we're going to begin standing at the head of your mat. Take a second to just loop the shoulders a couple times. Draw a couple of circles with the nose. Close your eyes, find your footing, find your breath. And just move in a way that feels good for you here before we dive into our sun salutation today, or a variation of that. So you can get as freaky as you want here. You can go full on, Martha Graham on me, or you can just kind of keep it chill. But check in with the spine. Spread awareness through all four corners of your feet. Find that sweet breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up. Stay there as you pull the thumbs back, dial the pinkies forward, drop down through the shoulders. Big breath in, big breath out. Awesome, let's have some fun today. Inhale, slowly carving a line with the nose, look up. Maybe slight back bend here, maybe not. As you exhale, reel it in and send it down into your forward fold. Same thing here, move in a way that feels good. So find what feels good here, stretching it out, connecting with your breath, taking some spa-like breaths, massaging the body with the moment, with your breath. And then we'll inhale, lift up to that flat back, kind of unraveling through the spine today. Keep it soft and explorative. Find the wonder, the joy. Let's not turn into yoga robots just yet, or ever really, but no need to do it now. We've made it this far, day 28. And then we'll exhale, release, and then we'll plant the palms and step or hop it back to plank position. Take a couple seconds here to pedal out through the legs. Press away from the earth. Find that buoyancy. Imagine a big physio ball or a big ball here, so we're not sinking the hips down. We're finding that sit bone to heel connection. And then let's go ahead, everyone, lower the knees, then the chest as you pull the elbows back, and then the chin, and then inhale, soft rise up to cobra. Take a second here to work out the kinks. Be mindful, press into palms, and inhale, open your heart, and exhale, release. Curl the toes under, press up to all fours or plank. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, my friends, downward dog. Pedal it out here, explore. In yoga, we have the opportunity to connect to a sense of wonder that's kind of childlike. Remember when we were kids and we used to do the same pose? We used to do this and this and this. So for me, I really like to think of that, that wonder, that childlike wonder, which we're going to play with today. And I encourage you to remember in your downward dogs to come. The downward dogs to come. Take a nice slow walk back up to the front edge. And together we'll land forward fold. Inhale, find a sense of play. So no rigidity here. Find a little bit of a wave maybe in the spine today as you come to that flat back. And then exhale, release. So we work with repetition. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. But we do it so that we can find new things and explore. And on your exhale, come back down to the heart. Maybe do a little dance here. Find a little sense of wonder, play. And if you're finding a bit of resistance or a lot of resistance to that, then you're normal. It's totally normal. But that's why I'm here, to guide you, invite you to a little bit of play. So pedal the feet. And let's just kind of soften it up. We've been doing this for 28 days, so let's find a little bit of ourselves in this, a little of your own identity, make it your own. Eventually, we'll be able to do that without any resistance, hopefully. And here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Maybe the fingertips kiss together, maybe you clap it together, whatever you're feeling. Inhale, find an extension. Keep that extension as you exhale. Bend the knees softly and forward fold. Extended forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up halfway. And exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step or hop it back to plank. Remember that playfulness, that buoyancy here. So smile. Maybe you move a little side to side here. Maybe your body's tired, so you come to the knees and even sneak in a little cat-cow. So you got it. One more breath wherever you are, my friends. And then together we'll lower the knees to the ground. This time, keep the pelvis rocking up towards the sky as you lower the chest. We come to this pose, chin, and then knees, chest, chin is what we call this. And then we're going to slide underneath the fence here, slithering through to our cobra. Deep breath in. And exhale to downward facing dog. Find a playfulness here as you drop the left heel and slide the right leg up high. We're going to draw a couple circles with the right knee and play here one way and then the other. And then we'll step that right foot all the way up and into our runner's lunge. Feel free to lower that back knee. In fact, everyone lower that back knee for a breath or two. Then find your alignment, find your action, and eventually we'll loop the shoulders and let the heart radiate forward. Breathe deep. Great, plant the palms, slide the right toes back to plank. Maybe take a vinyasa here, your version, anything at all, or just send it straight up and back, downward facing dog. So what do you want to do? Listen to your body. Let's play here, dropping the right heel, slide the left leg up, eventually bending that left knee and taking it for a little ride. Circles, breathing deep, noticing how that affects my hands, my shoulders, my rib cage. And then we'll step that left leg all the way up into our lunge, lower that right knee for a couple breaths. As you stretch it out, connect to your breath, a sense of play, a sense of freedom and wonder here as we kind of peel off the old layers of paint and find what feels good. Eventually, working out the kinks to where we can loop the shoulders, lift that back knee, and heart's going to radiate forward. So we're coming out of this turtle shell, literally, physically. And then we'll rock the back foot up to meet the front. Take your time. Together we'll meet forward fold. Interlace the fingertips behind the calves, bend the elbows left to right. Draw your nose up towards your navel. We'll take 3 full breaths here. Belly on the tops of the thighs. Bending elbows left to right. You can play with pulsing here, straightening and bending the legs to go a little deeper into the hammies. And then we'll break free. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften and bow. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Fingertips kiss up overhead or palms clap together. And then we're going to send it all the way back down. Awesome. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, shimmy down. This time, let's hop it back to plank. Let's see what happens. Shifting forward, lowering all the way, knees, chest, and chin, or taking chaturanga to upward facing dog. We take a deep breath in wherever you are, smile. Even if it's just an inner smile, and then exhale, make your transition to down dog. So it could be to all fours, it could be coming to a low plank, it could be high plank, or maybe you come up with your own way. Great, we're going to drop the right heel, slide the left leg up, bend the left knee. This time, open up all the way, stacking the left hip over the right. So I'm going to just be conscious that I'm not dumping all my weight into my right shoulder here, but keeping it nice and square, opening up through the left side body. You can straighten that leg, you can bend, you can come up onto the left fingertips. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then we'll drop it and repeat the same thing on the other side, Drop the left heel, inhale, lift the right leg high, stacking the hips, coming onto the fingertips, looking underneath. So this might be a lot of work for the arms, so breathe, breathe, breathe deep into the belly. Connect it to your core, your center. And then we'll release back down. Great, lower the knees. And send it back, child's pose. Awesome work, my friends. Find your breath. Soften through the fingertips. Let it go. Great. Slowly press into the tops of the feet. Knees are together here as we roll it up. Fingertips stay pointing towards the front edge as I plant the palms. I'm going to open the chest, draw the knees down. Breathe into the front of the hip creases. Find your foundation here as you press into all 10 knuckles, and I lift the heart up towards the sky. If the knees do not allow me to do this, then I can do this in cross-legged, same thing. Drawing the tops of the thighs down, opening up through the chest. Find extension through the crown of the head. Open your throat chakra. What do you want to say in the next 30 days from now? What needs to be said? What commitments shall we make after this 30-day experience? What will we take with us? Press into all 10 fingerprints. One more breath here. And then slowly come up onto the fingertips. Lift head over heart, heart over pelvis. Stack. And then we'll send it on back up into our downward facing dog now. You hear? Sit bones up high towards the sky. I said be playful. At least it's working. Okay, I can feel it. And then we're just going to go for a nice slow walk up towards the front edge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, shimmy down. Inhale, all the way up, fingertips, kiss, clap, interlace, above the head, whatever you like. And then we'll send it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, slide it down. Step or hop it back to plank. And you choose your vinyasa here. So knees, chest, chin, belly to cobra, or shifting your weight forward, creating a little more strength in the body, maybe with an upward facing dog. Then you can send it directly back, or if you want another challenge, you can come back to this hovering plank, and then back up to plank, and then downward facing dog. If you're like, that's crazy, then skip it. Okay, so now I'm going to have a little fun by flipping my dog. You might watch this prep just for starters if you're new, and you might just say this for a rainy day. So I'm going to walk my toes towards the left side of the mat, and I'm going to walk my right hand to the center. But I'm pretty much in a narrow downward dog here on the left side of my mat. Then I'm going to pivot on the ball joint of my right big toe. I'm going to turn my right toes towards the back edge as I slide, almost creating a semicircle with my left toes out. Then just like in bridge pose or wheel, my toes go out and I lift my hip points up towards the sky, lift my right rib cage, pressing up and out of my right palm. And then I'm going to send my left fingertips all the way up. Hip points forward, heart open. We call this flip dog, opening the heart, the chest, sending that extension out through the crown of the head. Breathe deep here, lift your hips, and then on an exhale, open that shoulder, rounding it all the way around to come back to your downward facing dog. Great, send the sit bones high up in the sky, take a rest here. You can also lower the knees and take a rest in child's pose. So decide what your resting pose is today, whether it's staying in downward facing dog or coming into balasana. We'll take 3 full, beautiful, playful, wondrous breaths in whatever resting pose you choose. After the 3rd breath, make your way to down dog where we'll meet our friends. And then we're going to play in a little flip dog on the other side. So I'm going to walk my toes towards the right side of my mat, and then I'm going to bring the left hand to the center of my mat. So again, I'm kind of in a narrow dog on the right side of my mat. If you have a wall next to you or a bench like me, you can always do this on the same side of your mat. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I'm going this way though, so I don't have a problem. But still a good note. It doesn't have to quite be like that. I just think it's nice. Whenever I'm teaching public classes, I do it like this, just so that you're going onto your mat more and less onto your neighbors. But, you know, it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Here we go. Pressing into the left ball joint, the left big toe, excuse me. So just kind of staying grounded there. I'm going to create this semicircle as I press up and out of my left palm. Right toes are going to draw a circle out as I turn both toes towards the back edge. Now I can even use my right hand like I did with my left to scoop the left side body up, lift my hip points up towards the sky. Having fun here, sending hip points up, knees that way. Right fingertips reach forward as I extend. Again, knees towards the front edge. I lift up, press up out of my foundation, open my heart, shine. You might find different variations here too, but for now, let's keep the toes pointing forward if we're new to the practice. Again, to come out of the pose, I'm going to inhale in, exhale, right fingertips all the way around, opening up the shoulder on my transition back down. Then slowly, I come back to my downward facing dog. Center yourself on the mat. Everyone take a deep, full, wondrous breath in. And a long breath out. Awesome work, my friends. Slowly lower to the knees. And we'll send it back this time, swimming the fingertips all the way around. Come onto your right ear and rest. Child's pose, shoulders relaxed. You might find a gentle sway here. You might wiggle the fingers. And turn your head to the other side. Again, nice, gentle rock if it feels good. Then slowly I'll draw the chin to center and roll it up. Shifting gently to your side, coming to Gomukhasana legs, cow legs. So I'm going to keep one heel in. Let's do the left heel. Just keep it simple. Left heel in, right leg on top. Doesn't really matter which one you do first, though. So one leg under, one leg over, basically. We draw the heels in towards the center line. Eventually, I might get to a place where I can stack the knees, but if they're very askew, that's okay. Be in the moment, breathe. You might lift the hips up on a bolster, block a blanket towel. Inhale, palms come to the arches of the feet, and we lift up through the center channel. Stay here, or exhale, forward fold. See if you can keep the sit bones rooted down. Inhale in, exhale, unravel. Great. Take a moment here to just maybe find a little hugging in of the knees, whether the soles of the feet are on the ground or you're lifting up in a balance. And then we'll switch, opposite foot. So right heel comes underneath, left leg goes up and over, and we check it out on the other side. Don't rush it, get situated. You might lift the hips, and then hands will come to the soles of the feet, and once again, we find that lift as we hug and lift up through the center channel. And maybe we just stay here because we feel it in the hips, or got a little thinned out. Or to go a little deeper for a deeper stretch, we'll forward fold, keeping the sit bones rooted. We round down. Notice I'm not completely letting go in the shoulders. I'm keeping a nice integrity here, just supporting myself in the stretch, in the release. Press into the sit bones. Tuck the chin to the chest to unravel. Once again, we'll hug the knees into the chest, either finding a little balance here or bringing the soles of the feet to the ground. Slide your hands behind your thighs, and let's roll it all the way to flat back. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a reclined twist, and then begin to ask yourself, what do I want after this? Straight to Shavasana. Maybe drawing some circles with the knees, stabilizing my sacrum. Maybe a couple full body stretches. Maybe 10 push-ups before I rest in corpse pose. Maybe some hip openers. So ask yourself, what do you want? Take care of your body, and then choreograph your way to your final and most precious posture, Shavasana. Be playful here. You might even pause the video or finish it out and then play a song and add on to your yoga practice. So keeping a sense of wonder on the mat today, and then you can take this off the mat and into the rest of your day too. I think that's really nice. So I'm heading into Shavasana here. I wish you the best. Have a wondrous, playful day. Remember that childlike wonder as you go through your everyday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Namaste.